This young female had the nerve to call me a pick-me ass bitch. I would rather be, hear me out, I would rather be a pick-me than a pass-me any damn day. I don't want to be passed around, okay? I don't want to be passed up,
right.
Okay? I don't want people to surpass me in life.
What's up, YouTube? Point Man Podcast back with another video. Give me the HBO special. That's the Help a Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Today, I got a video by Danica Marie, and she goes off in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and let her cook up before I jump in. Let's get right to the video.
I had a GMO female in my family. I didn't know she was GMO like this, but she is. And do you know this young female had the nerve to call me a pick-me-ass bitch? Excuse my language, yeah, because depending on a man to take care of me. Some of y'all don't know what a pick-me is, okay? At one point in time, I was confused too. I didn't know what the hell that was until I just started being called it so frequently. I say, no, I gotta do some research. Okay, I gotta figure out what this is. And come to find out, a pick-me is basically, well, it's supposed to be, in my opinion, defined as a woman that is desperate for any man's approval. A woman that is desperate for love, a woman that is male identified, a woman that is caping for men, kissing the ass of men, so on and so forth. That is what pick-me is supposed to be. And if people would actually use it in that lens, if they would actually classify females that acted in that way as a pick-me, I would have no problem with it. But from what I see, you guys, a lot of women are calling a lot of females, genetically modified modern day females, okay, GMO females that we coined here on Danica Marie Dope Discussions, okay? And GMO females is just an inauthentic, unoriginal, not in her natural element, not in her natural state woman, okay? So the GMO females are calling women that are in alignment with the roles, the order, the structure, the women that understand that the man is supposed to be the head, the man is supposed to provide and protect, the woman is supposed to be of assistance,
right?
The woman that is supposed to be in the supportive role and the submissive role. Those are what they would call pick-me. Pick-me's to the GMO female is any woman, okay? Any woman that is in alignment with men. Right. Any woman that holds women accountable, right? All right? That's what they would call a pick-me, all right? Now, I had to turn the tables around, bitch, and call those females past me, okay? Not only are you a GMO, unoriginal, inauthentic, non-organic,
right,
fake, phony, fraud ass chick, okay? You are also a pass me, and a pass me is basically a counter to women calling us pick-me's because we are in alignment with men. Pass me's are something that you don't want to be, ladies. Let me tell you why. A pass me is a pass me around.
Right.
A pass me is a pass me up. A pass me is all the real women surpass me. You don't want to be a pass me. Look. Since y'all are going to use the whole term of pick me, being described as a woman that is in alignment with men, that understands the roles and the structure and the order, that is submissive women, nurturing women, feminine women, women that hold women accountable. Since you guys are going to call that a pick me, I will tell you and your pass me ass GMO female friends, I am a proud pick me, damn it. Right. And I would rather be, hear me out, I would rather be a pick me than a pass me any damn day. I don't want to be passed around, okay? I don't want to be passed up, right. Okay? I don't want people to surpass me in life, nigga. That is not my forte. That is not what I want to be in the mix for. I don't want to be in the running for that. So if I got to be called a pick me, that's exactly what I would be proud. And this is a young woman, you guys. She's not even 21. It's a shame. So this is what I'm saying. These things are very important for us to talk about because we have younger and younger women out here adopting the mentality of, if you are in a relationship, if you are in a marriage where you're dependent upon your husband is taking care of you, your husband is doing for you, whatever the case is, that's a problem. They view that as you being weak.
It's
unlike
crazy.
me, she doesn't depend on a man for anything, right? And she was basically telling me that the mere fact alone that I had a man that was helping to take good care of me, that made me somehow weak or inferior. And that set her apart and set her above me. That's a problem, ladies. See, it's too many of.
And that's really my biggest problem with this ideology, is it tries to influence people to do things against their will. Like, it started off with, okay, some women want to stay home and be housewives, and some people want to go and work. And now it's, if you stay home and become a housewife and take on your traditional role and reciprocate value to your husband because he offers you value, you're a pick-me. You're a part of the problem. You're seen as inferior to women that go out and seek a career. And the truth of the matter is, those women are largely broke. You're not going to be a boss babe. You're not going to be one of these boss B words that's walking around with the nice purses and everybody wants them. That's not how this story goes for most women. Y'all are on Instagram and y'all see these women all the time, and you start to think that this is how it works. Most of these women, statistically speaking, especially if they keep sleeping around because they believe in sexual liberation, are going to find out that nature is a real thing. And nature says if women sleep around, there's this thing called pregnancy. And when you have pregnancy and you're a single mother, which is where the road ends, 41% of single mothers are living in poverty. 28% of those single mothers were in need of food. 11% of those single mothers were at food pantries. Ain't nothing cute about being at a food pantry because you decided that you don't need a man. And it's all based on ego. All you're trying to do is prove that you are the equivalent of men, and in the long run, you're going to end up shooting yourself in the foot. And a lot of people don't see this, and they stumble into this trick. And the funny part is, these women truly think that they are the ones that are superior. And I'm like, who's more superior? A woman that decides that she wants to work from the age of 25 till 65? Or a woman that's convinced a man to go to work for 40 hours a week to take care of her? I mean, you're literally giving away your superpower. Hundreds of millions of men have died on the battlefield fighting to protect women and children. Feminine women and children. Women that were willing to reciprocate to those men. Literally, whole societies were built from the ground up without women having to ever lift a finger. And you think that wanting to be equal to a man is you being stronger?
Us adopting the mentality of being masculine. Being masculine is never something that a woman should be boastful about. Okay.
Right.
And let me also say this. It's scary that so many young women are adopting the mentality of, I'm a boss bitch. I don't need a man. I don't rely on no man. I do it by myself. It's so scary that they're adopting that type of mentality so young, because all it is doing is setting them up to struggle even more in the future.
Facts.
This female that told me that, granted, she's a young woman. You're not going to be making nothing, sweetheart. You're not going to be cashing out. You're not going to be able to take care of yourself like that, all right? You're not even 21. Granted, you're not going to be balling while you're young, lady. But you definitely don't want to set yourself up by blocking your blessings, by making it a lifestyle to say, I can do it by myself. While I think that it is very commendable for you as a young man or young woman to be ambitious, to be a go-getter, to go out there and pave your own way, I don't want you guys to begin to feel as though if you do decide to get with somebody and collaborate with them effectively and build together as a team, and have them to help you out, I don't want you guys to feel like, especially as young women, I don't want you guys to feel like that's a problem.
Yeah,
because that's what our mothers
that's
did. That's what our aunts did. That's what our cousins did. That's what our sisters did. And do you want to be like them? I don't think so. A lot of the women that we have to look up to, they are not the example of what we want our lives to be. So why in the fuck, I'm going to drop my F-bomb. Why in the fuck are we trying to pattern our lifestyles, pattern our mentalities, pattern our ways and actions after them? We already know where that road leads to. Misery, loneliness, being a fucking pass around. There is nothing dignified in being a pass around female. Who wants that for their lives? Who wants to struggle? Let me say this, you guys. Men and women, we are created for one another. Ladies, It is not your role as a woman to provide and protect. There is no bragging rights in that. Men are designed to take care of you. The hell is wrong with y'all? That's how men feel their purpose. But see, the problem is, although men are designed to take care of us as women, we don't want to do our damn job. And that's where our real issue lies.
Right.
Because in order for him to take care of you, you have to be a particular type of woman, not a female, especially not a GMO female, and definitely not a damn pass around ass chick. And a lot of y'all don't want to give up the pass aroundness. Y'all don't want to give up the GMO life. You want a man to just take care of you without you having to do a damn thing for that man. That's the real issue.
Exactly. That's the problem I think not enough people are talking about. Women want the whole world without having to sacrifice anything. They want to be able to taken care of. They want men to be traditional while they don't have to be traditional. They can be modern. They can do whatever they want. And at the end of the day, as a man, you have to accept them however they come, whether that be they too big, whether that be they are been around the block, whether that be they have kids sometimes. That's just what you're expected to do as a man in 2021. Women understand that men like exclusivity when it comes to relationships. Women understand that very well. That's why they lie to men when they have these discussions with men about how many men they've slept with. They understand that the more men they sleep with, the more their value goes down in the dating market. I'm not saying that you're a bad human being and you shouldn't exist. I'm saying in the dating market, the more partners you have as a woman decreases your value in the eyes of men, and women already know this, so I don't even need to have to break this down. But the truth of the matter is, women would rather start a whole movement and lie to you about the amount of people they slept with than to just be exclusive. I mean, literally, as a woman, all you have to do is stay within a decent range of weight and stay relatively exclusive. You ain't even got to stay fully exclusive anymore. It's so crazy to me how women want everything but don't feel like they have to sacrifice anything. Men are expected to be so traditional, but women can be modern and do whatever they want, and men are just expected to accept it. In fact, they will come out with every movement in the book to lower man's standards. Fat shaming, slut shaming, anything that men hold valuable in our standards, women try to take away from us and say you're not allowed to have that standard, or you're an ist, or you have an obia. There's always a word for it. But really what it comes down to is a lot of women are just lazy. They don't want to change their behavior, and they want you to have to foot the bill and pay for everything. You still have to be traditional while they can be modern.
Say a female like me, a woman like queen like me is a pick-me because I am in alignment. I understand the mission. I understand that in order to get a man to take care of me, to make my life easier, I have to behave a particular way.
Right.
I have to be of assistance to that man. I have to deserve that.
Right.
I have to work for the perk. That's why you would call me a pick-me. That's why you would call women like me a pick-me, GMO females, because we understand we have to work for those perks. We have to actually be of value, of assistance, of support to a man to get those things, to reap those benefits. Now, if I was a pass around ass chick like y'all, and I was just able to be disrespectful, not cooperate with my man, not be submissive, not listen to him, not nurture him, not speak life into him, not cater to him, y'all would call me a boss bitch all day, every day. But because I understand my role, I'm a pick-me. This, ma'am, is why you are a pass me. This is why you get passed up. This is why you get passed around. This is why you get passed by, because you GMO females. You do not want to cooperate. You do not want to work with the perk. You want to twerk for the perk. They want to twerk for the perk. You know why? Because that's all the fuck they have to offer. Oh yeah, I'm a little triggered today, y'all. And what's crazy, you guys, is like I said, they're getting younger and younger and younger with this mentality, which means that, man, it's going to be so many damn cycles repeating because we refuse to do the real work.
Right.
We refuse to be what we were designed to be. Helpmeets. So yeah, you can be a strong, independent, I ain't depending on no man ass pass me chick. But guess what else? Guess what else? Ma'am, you're struggling.
This is why so many women are going to lose. She was literally taking the words out of my mouth. Modern women think that it's okay to work hard to go out and get a job, and you have to hold yourself to standards. You have to go to school. You have to do all the things necessary to go get that job. But when it comes to providing for a man and when it comes to taking care of a family, you think you have to do nothing, and it's just something that falls into your lap because you've been given so much free attention throughout your 20s. All you have to do is reciprocate as a woman. That's all it is. It's about reciprocation, and do you show him that you appreciate the things that he does for you? That's all it is. Men go so greatly unappreciated that anytime we have somebody that appreciates us, we appreciate them, and we will really do we will die for people that we love. It's insane stuff, really. The definition of entitlement is the belief that one is inherently deserving of privileges or special treatment. And that's what so many women think. They think they just inherit the right to just be taken care of and protected and provided for by a man. And they don't have to offer that man anything in return. They don't owe him exclusivity. They ain't gonna be fit. They don't wanna cook. They don't wanna clean. Some of them don't even wanna have kids anymore. What makes you think that you are valuable if you don't offer anybody any value? The definition of being valuable is to offer value to other people. A lot of women think that they can just do whatever they want in their 20s and sleep around and have as much feminist, sex-liberated fun as possible, and there are going to be no consequences for that in the future. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of men are starting to understand what we're getting out of this deal. And it's a raw deal for a lot of guys, and a lot of guys are backing out of it. And it's truly a shame to see, because men and women, when we work together, we have good chemistry. That's how we've gotten here. That's how we have all of the luxuries that we have today, through teamwork. I always say the next 10 to 20 years is going to be very interesting. We'll see what happens from all of this. Until then, make sure you invest in wine boxes. Make sure you invest in cat food, dog food, all of the pets. Make sure you got all the pets covered, because the stock going up. Till next time.
My boo, I'm just here for the rendezvous, and I came the whole damn groove, cause I've been feeling like you want me to. He say stop saying I'm so I can't hold myself when I pull up.